Hey yo, AIU crew, it's Sunday, so you know we out here just running through these internet streets, the Ebony Emissary and the White Ambassador. We just out here getting it, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Just rolling around, checking these fools as they just come around talking a whole bunch of ill, ridiculous shit. And today, we got, I can't do it this entire video. Okay, so we have Will Smith and Angela Rye. I don't talk about Will Smith that often. He got cucked by his wife with the whole entanglement thing, but I'm not Jada Black or any of these other like relationship guru guys. So I was like, you know what, I'm good. I'm good off of that. And Angela Rye, well, we've had her on the channel multiple times. Just fine as hell, stupid as all, can be, but fine as hell, so it is what it is. Timothy 2:12, right, gentlemen? Either ways, Will Smith and Angela Rye, they're on this podcast, and AIU listened in, and here we are. Let's get to it.
Black lives matter.
Oh, before you even say it's a Marxist organization, we're all familiar with like the energy that they've put out when it comes to rioting, particularly in Philadelphia. It's a Hollyweird victim mentality bullshit, and he's about to rightfully be called out for it.
Oh, here we go. Something as simple as black lives matter. What's the fucking point of contention? Well, Will, how about this one? Something as simple as white lives matter. What's the fucking point of contention? You see how you kind of see the problem now, because you do have.
Personally, I don't. White lives matter, black lives, all life matters. Life, being on this, sharing this plane of existence with me matters. All right, like everybody. But yeah, seriously, this is Hollyweirdo Marxist bullshit.
Contention. A contention? That is a contentious statement. What I just said. You would have a problem with the statement, white lives matter. Point blank, guaranteed. So, for starters, you're a fucking hypocrite. Life is on easy mode for women like Jacqueline. Here's a sex filled. What? Thanks for the cash. What? Fuck. Damn it. I was enjoying that. Will calls. Okay, that's a clever name. Will Smith has all the money, but he wants to do something, and he's doing a little podcast show.
Please welcome Angela Rye.
Angela Rye.
Angela Rye.
Angela Rye.
We have a racism problem in this country.
No, we don't.
Texas, we had Sandra Bland. In Ohio, we had...
In Texas, we had Sandra Bland. I like how that's the argument. The argument is Sandra Bland existed. So what? See, and all these people, they're just...
So here's the thing, that their whole little Hollyweird cabal, they get their little narratives, they take their stories, and they run with them. All damn near all of them. I just covered this in the Barack Obama video that I did, where the media over the past, decade or so, I mean, well before that, but particularly since President Obama's tenure as the president, has really just gone into the, hey, America's racist and there's no other mitigating factors whatsoever.
Kowtowing, they'll never stand up and say, so what? Sandra Bland wouldn't put out her cigarette. She made an illegal turn. Just take your stupid traffic violation and be gone. But she wouldn't put out her cigarette while the guy was trying to write a ticket. And he's like, you got to put out the freaking cigarette, technically, because it could be used as a weapon. You have a device, a little instrument in your mouth that is hot and it could hurt me. So, again,
Seriously, doesn't Sandra Bland feel like forever ago? Like, it's just so long ago with all the barrage of all the other names that they like to rattle off.
Totally unnecessary sign of disrespect. And then she gets arrested and she kills herself. How is that racism? I mean, it's so demented.
12-year-old Tamir Rice.
What about it? All right. So her role is just to list off people that have become famous for no reason.
No, Devin, her role is to be an emotion monger for the most part. Keep people really riled up and in their feelings because, I mean, that's the only way that the feminine, can win. That's the only way the X chromosome is so inept in manipulation, not inept, so adept, sorry, to manipulation that it's, oh well, you got, don't you feel, and that's really where the Trump presidency and the other side of the coin comes in at, where it's like, look, yeah, we can feel until the cows come home, but let's take logical steps in, negating those feelings. But no, that's not what she's paid to do. What she's paid to do is to fearmonger.
Tamir Rice, right? I mean, there's tons and thousands of people that have been shot with toy guns. That happens to whites way more. But so this is just pure selfishness. This is racism. What you're watching is racism.
It happens to Americans all the time. Black, white, green, blue, purple, right?
If you're going to get up there and say, like, here's my thing. There's a little. There we go. Thank you. Douche. If you're going to go out there and say, I want to talk about people of this race only, exclusively, but I'm not racially, well, first of all, I'm not a racist, and second of all, I care about everyone, but for some reason, I'm only going to talk about this one group, my group. Like, you have to at least admit, I only care about people who look like me. If they came out and said that, I wouldn't be as perturbed, but they don't say that.
No, they don't. What they do is they push it forward like, oh, well, this is what's best for everybody, despite the fact that, no, we're singling out these very specific sets of people.
So, like the NAACP, they do not care, literally don't care about white people. Okay, that's not the...
Oh, they care about the white people that they employ. They care about the white people that, founded the organization. I mean, come on, my guy. These things don't gain the traction that they gain without white people.
The point of the group, but it's in the title, it's in their charter. I mean, they'll tell you that. Like, we're here to advance colored people. So, it sickens me that these people get out there and go, we got a major problem in our country. This little black boy got killed. This other person got killed. This happens to white people more in our country. So what are you, just a
Yeah, I mean, just like when you're 65% of the population, right? I mean, it's bound to happen to you more.
Special interest group? You're a racist special interest group. But you're claiming that you're fighting racism, but you are racist. It's just...
Sean Bell, it is bigotry, it is fear.
So that's a lot of... I mean, at some point, a white person is in that bloodline fucking shit up.
Directly in that bloodline, my guy. Yeah, that's what happens when, white ambassadorship and ebony emissary energy comes together. It's a whole bunch of freaking crazy, apparently.
That's how you get to be that color. So, this is melatosis. This is just crazy.
These are the facts, and they hurt, and they have
looking like AOC here.
To be challenged from the foundation of this country.
Challenge the foundation of the country. Okay, you're free to go, but what is the challenge? You're against the Revolutionary War or what?
Oh, you had to fresh out the shower, John?
Yes, I was like running around. I was like, please.
Political commentator and friend.
I had to get in the shower. How you feel?
Think we'll hit? I mean, I think it's a fair question. They all out there in Hollywood together. You think we'll hit? I'm not sure.
I'm excited to do this. I wanted us to have this moment.
I first
moment is the most overused word of the year.
just want to just say thank you for agreeing to sit down with me. What the viewing audience doesn't know.
Her voice is shrill, isn't it? And that's a nappy Jerry curl she's got right there.
Is you have
Well, he did say it was fresh out. She was fresh out of the shower. I mean, and when they mix like that, yeah, it does kink up rather hard. As well.
counseled me through breakups and TV show ideas and what I need to do with my life. I call Willie Llama. I really want
The Willie Llama? Well, that's something. You got that going for you, which is nice.
which could also be, you know, code name for his meat, Willie Llama. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come here, sit on all this piece.
I want you guys, to the viewing audience, to hear from you, I think, in a time like this, because it offers us such a unique opportunity to do different. Just to really start.
You know what I can't help but notice, other than my battery going down, is that, you know, Will, you're from Philly, right? You know, you rep Philly. You rep Philly super hard. Yet it's on fire. Like, they just burnt down a Vietnamese Baptist church or a Filipino Baptist church in Philadelphia during these riots that they got going on at this very second. Yet, you know, kicking it with Angela Rye, yeah.
There. How do you see this moment right now, and how
Hold on.
are you balancing your emotional
What's up with the moment, man?
and your mental well-being?
This is as cringe as being on a date and the date's not going well, and there's dead air, and you know she's giving you one-word answers, and you pause, you look at her, she looks at you, she kind of raises her eyebrows, and you go, "Did we just have a moment?" She's like, "No. That wasn't a moment." "No, I'm pretty sure that was a moment. I think we're vibing. And I think this is a moment." What are your thoughts on the moment we just had? I mean, there's no fucking moment. Come on.
In a time that's
The last moment was Whitney Houston talking about, "Give me one moment in time where you could smoke crack," I guess.
like, okay, first it was coronavirus.
Oh, what? So this is like the half-ass comedy? So, Will, I contacted Will, the Willie Llama. I've been talking to him, talking about I broke up with my boyfriend, but I was, you know, talking about show ideas. Like, I don't know, maybe I could do like a kind of like a View, but for like more ghetto.
Okay, so here's the deal, Devin. It is just nothing but Hollyweird fluff. She's sitting here stroking his ego, like, oh my goodness, like how does the moment impacting you? And you're 100% correct about the word moment being completely overused. And what we're about to do right here is about to jump a little further into the video. That's why. Oh yeah. Apparently, he has a movie coming out. So yeah, let's start it from here.
I needed to be as high and fly as high as I could possibly fly, so young black kids would see that kind of fly.
Oh wow, he has his meat like directly down his own throat right now, and I'm not into it.
That there are people who are not black, who are of importance. So if he's talking to this mulatto wench, and they want to sit there and fap about blackness, even though put the two of them together, they're like 2/3 of a black. You're not going to spend 1 second to be like, you know what? It applies to blacks, and I'm happy that blacks look up to me, and I set a good role model for them. But really, it applies to everyone. And really,
yeah. So yeah, once again, this is Will Smith just gobbling his own schmeat, dude. And that was the thing about, like, you know, your Jackie Robinsons or your you know, Bo Jacksons or your Michael Jordans, like, you know, the transcendent type talents that, you know, like everybody can see a bit of themselves in. And when it came to Will Smith and being charming and charismatic on screen, he definitely I think to a degree still has it. He's a very charming person, much like Barack Obama. But at the end of the day, dude, without this country, you don't become what you've become. So to sit here and cry, or if the country were still as terrible as it'd been back in the 40s, 50s, and 30s and the like, you don't become what you've become. And yet, you know, it's just also terrible, also awful. So guys, with that being said, we're gonna bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like. Dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you jump a fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute, like, are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? I know this may feel like I'm cutting it off like rather quickly or rather short, but when it comes to these Hollyweird types, it's not too much to really be said. They, like, we know what they're about. We know what their agenda is. We know exactly where they stand. He's like, oh yeah, but they will continuously act oblivious to you know, exactly what's going on out there in the world. And one of the extra sad things is that, yeah, this is Will Smith. This is a guy who's, you know, like, oh, Philly, da 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 da. So okay, like, go out there and say something to Philly, but crickets. Either ways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. A couple more days, couple more days, and we'll be past that one point that, fingers crossed, will bring some sort of conclusion and resolution. But you may disagree. You might be on some, hey Jay, nah man, like yo, it's gonna be nuts. And if you do, well, comment section, as well as whatever you think of the video, comment section. And until the next one.